Hi, it's Jackie. Just going to show you 3 suggestions on how you can store your washi. I know a lot of people get really overwhelmed with it. I do, and I kind of thought, you know, I needed to address my storage problem. So I've got 3 storage ideas for you. Okay, so the first one is actually a box used for nail polish, believe it or not. So this is where you can get these online, beauty shops, you know, you just pop your nail polish in like that. However, you can also use them for some of these, there's not the thicker ones on the side, but the other ones like this, so they'll fit in there quite nicely. And some of the slimmer ones will also fit widthwise as well. So this is actually my nail polish holder. I think this is like £20, but it's about $20 in the US. So so you can fit them like that, or you can fit them like that, and you can fit them all in there. And a lot of them have these little little dividers you can pull out and make your own if you've got other things you want to put in here, like clips and things. So that is one of the solutions, and they often come with a handle, so you can carry it around, shove it in the cupboard, whatever you want to do with. So that's one if you want to store them on a whole roll. The one I'm going for at the moment is actually this. This is a thread bobbin holder, and a thread bobbin is what you get with when you're sewing, and you sort of store all the threads bound up on it. You come with plastic or cardboard thread bobbins. This particular one I bought was I think it was £6 delivered. And I also bought some extra of these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take what I need, keep a sample of them for myself, and then give some to friends, or sell them, swap them, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to quickly show you how to make one of these if you wanted to have a little look-see. So if I'm going to take, let's have a look, this, let's go for blue. So I'm going to give these ones away, so put that to the side for a moment. Now in your community, everyone, you might find that people give away and swap samples all anyway. So if you're a part of a planning community, it's worth asking what is the general length of what people want to swap and give away. There isn't really one in my community, so what I've decided to do is to do 4 ruler lengths, which I find easier for me to work out. Which is on here, 12 inches or 30 centimetres. So if you're doing 4 ruler lengths, it's going to be 48 inches or 1.2 metres. So all I do with these is go like that, go like that, like that, go like that. And if you've got a very long ruler, or if you've got a very long desk, I haven't got access to a dinner table or anything like that, is just put it like that and start winding it on. And some people are very particular about how straight they have it and all those things. I will try to be neat for you. This does take quite a while, not gonna lie, but the advantage of this is, one, you'll save space in your own collection by doing this with your own as well, which I'll show you shortly, and 2, you get a chance to thin it out, because I mean there's very rarely that you'd probably want to keep a whole roll, unless you're doing en masse crafting, if you're like in business, or doing it for a particular big project. If you're like me, you've got some rolls which are that patterned. You might only want a certain length of it, and it seems a bit daft just to keep hold of an entire roll when you can swap it with someone else, give it away, or even sell it as a sample. So yeah, that is what I'm working on at the moment as a project. So as you can see, it is not a quick thing. If you do it neat like me, there's probably a quicker way to doing this. It can take quite some time. You'll also see on here as well, there's a little hole, which is, if you get the plastic ones, they're already removed for you. And the cardboard ones, they're punched, you just have to push out the little hole. And I'll show you the third washi storage option, which might be a benefit if you've only got a little bit of washi, or your storage is even less, you know, available. You might find it's a better option for you. Gosh, I'm about halfway through. And with this one, if you store it, when you wind it on, you can actually have 2 on here, either 2 skinnies or maybe 1 regular width and an extra skinny one, which again will save you further space. And what you can do, you can either pop these back into the first or the second storage box option I showed you, and you literally get hundreds. And the first one you get, there's enough space in the first one for 48 bottles of nail polish. So if you use that for regular size rolls of washi, without doing this little extra step, you probably get, I'd probably say 200 to 300 of these in there, which would be bonkers. Or full size rolls, you probably, I reckon, a couple of hundred full size rolls. It would get heavy as well, and again, that might be too much for you. That is why I am going for the second option, which with these, I probably condense down 100, 150 rolls I could squeeze down there and just take in my sample. So with the round rolls, you tend to get something in 1.2 meters. I think from what I can see, they've come in sort of 3, 4 or 7 meter lengths depending on the roll. So you could, depends on how many samples you want to give, swap, or how much you want to keep for yourself. So I've done that one there. There's space on there for a second one, which you can see. See if you can push out that little hole there, she says. Wonderful. And then you can do the same with the plastic ones. You may prefer plastic ones. You can get them from like haberdashery, textile shops as well. You can get them these are really inexpensive. Or you could also make your own. So you could use a simple piece of card. Just simply grab a piece of card and make your own, and maybe pop a punch in there if you want to pop it on the next option. And the next option I have for you is these rings. So this is the minimal ones. You can get these off eBay. They are hinged metal rings. I think they're stainless steel, and they're almost like a bracelet. You buy them by the diameter, so when you're ordering them, sometimes you can get them really small and sometimes really large. So this one has a diameter of 2¼ inches, which is 5½ centimeters. And I've got a pack of 10. They're from eBay China, and I think I got a pack of 10 for like £3 delivered. Again, you can probably get them from your haberdashery store or textile store. If you want them quicker, you can probably pay more for them. But these are just, really handy for crafts. And here is one I've actually made with some of the samples I've already got. So I think there's about 15 on there. You can fill it up as much as you want to, and when you're ready just to use one, you just undo the hoop and take off what you need. So if you're a minimalist person, you haven't got a lot of washi, or you want to do a lot of swaps, this may be the third better option for you. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going through my washi collection at the moment. I have currently 3 of these ready for swapping and doing, or trading, swapping, selling, whatever I want to do with them. And there's one here where I put 2 on there, which I just talked about, and I put the complementary colours together so they look nice. I've got some there which are like the bright ones. I've got some here where I'm going to suggest that like Halloween colours. I've got a sort of peacock there and blue. I've got some sort of watermelon-y sorts of colours I thought was really pretty. So you can also, while you're sorting them, as you're seeing the combinations, you think, oh, that looks really nice. You could probably put them together like this. Yeah, so that's the third option. So I hope that helps you. If you can't get these, you can even make them from them and punch them yourself and put them for these rings. But yeah, that is my 3 suggestions to you. So you've got your larger box if you want to complete rolls. You've got your smaller boxes if you want to, oh gosh, excuse me, store just the samples on their own, just these on their own, or you've also got the hoops, which might be better for you. If I can find any links, I'll include them below. I think this was from Sew Essentials, but you can get them everywhere. They might be called these might be called floss bobbins. This might be called a floss bobbin holder, a bobbin holder, a thread holder, or thread bobbins. They're known as all different things. So you can Google that, Amazon, eBay it, nail polish holder, that might be better for you. And again, these, I just look for something like hinged rings. And again, bear in mind the size of them. You might want to get your ruler out before you order. I actually thought I was going to get some that are a little bit wider, so I could have, all on the hoop. I mean, you might also find this might be better for you. that might be better for you. That might be enough if your collection is small enough. Having hinge rings like that, again, pegboards, if you've got one of those, that might work for you. Whatever your volume is, I've probably got over 100 different washies, so this, doing them like this and popping them in a box like this works for me. But do whatever works for you. I hope that's been helpful to you. If you've got any other suggestions of other ideas, I love hearing them, so please pop them below. And thanks very much.